I wanted to live to see a Black woman at the top of the country charts because I had never seen it. Ever since she dropped Daddy's Lessons, I felt like an entire amazing Beyoncé country album might one day be coming. And I am thrilled that good news has come.
Welcome to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. The International paid tribute to her Texas roots with her daring and avant-garde country album, Cowboy Carter, which blended conventional country elements with her unique style and was released earlier this year. The album received much praise for paying homage to the genre's roots while remaining special and creative. Supporters and business insiders anticipated seeing her name high on the list of nominees, especially after Cowboy Carter's critical and financial success. Nevertheless, Beyoncé's name was absent from all of the nominations when they were announced, and the album received exactly. It is 0. Fans were incensed and expressed their dissatisfaction on social media, labeling the lack of acknowledgement as an obvious slight. It felt to many like a purposeful exclusion, a strong and unambiguous statement from the country music establishment that Beyoncé is not welcome here rather than just an oversight. She has encountered criticism from the country music scene before. The challenges she would have in attempting to break into a traditionally restricted genre had already been alluded to by her genre-bending partnerships, including the notorious Daddy Lessons performance she did with the Chicks at the 2016 CMAs. It appears the gatekeepers of country music were determined to keep her out despite her obvious talent and the cultural significance of Cowboy Carter. Beyoncé and the Chicks performed a dramatic rendition of Daddy Lessons at the 2016 CMA Awards. It was a revolutionary and controversial duet. Even still, a lot of country music fans and business insiders had negative reactions, even though the song had obvious country elements and she had strong links to Texas. Some felt that Beyoncé didn't belong on a platform usually designated for country musicians because she was a pop and R&B performer. This infuriated them. After the song's appropriate fusion of bluesy undertones and country storytelling, many questioned her position in the genre, and her apparent talent was the target of harsh criticism. However, Beyoncé saw this incident as more than just a passing dispute. Rather, it served as a springboard for much more. Before going any further, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that so much. She eventually felt inspired to make Cowboy Carter an album that is more than simply music. It's a statement after receiving negative feedback from that performance. Beyoncé did not request permission to enter a genre that has traditionally barred singers like her, nor did she make a plea for acceptance within the country music industry with this project. Rather, Cowboy Carter is a brazen proclamation that nobody can tell her where she belongs, not even the gatekeepers of the genre.
And the Beehive is buzzing.
A Beyoncé album. This is not a country album. She said it, and she meant it.
She challenged the industry's restrictive boundaries of who could participate in the record while still approaching the genre's roots in country music. The fact that the CMA chose to overlook her CD entirely despite its enormous popularity, positive reviews, and revolutionary influence only serves to highlight the argument she was trying to make. Their lack of response speaks louder than any nomination could have, because it acknowledges the unease her presence causes in a sector of the industry that is resistant to change. Why then did Beyoncé receive no nominations for the CMA? It's simple. Cowboy Carter critiques the country music industry head-on. The CD sheds information on the genre's gatekeeping. It questions the restrictive notions of what constitutes country music and who is eligible to participate in it. It would be like admitting guilt to nominate an album such as this one. Not only does the CMA audience exclude her, though. Her songs were not played on country radio, even though Cowboy Carter was a hit. However, that didn't halt Beyoncé's career. For 4 weeks in a row, the album was at the top of Billboard's Top Country Albums chart. That was a tremendous accomplishment. She accomplished it as the first Black woman ever. Texas Hold'em, the lead song, broke yet another record. It happened to be the first time a Black woman peaked at #1. 1 on the Hot Country Songs list by Billboard. For 10 weeks, the song was the #1 song. Numerous country stations didn't seem to care if Beyoncé broke records. Her music was not played. Something about this seems familiar. After all, the chicks made a political statement, and country radio once refused to play it. And now, have a look at them. The Country Music Association's members cast their votes for the CMA Awards. This group consists of publicists, musicians, songwriters, artists, executives, and other insiders in the industry. Beyoncé was eligible for awards such as Single of the Year, Female Vocalist of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year. She might have also been a candidate for the CMA's highest honor, Entertainer of the Year.